Peace, y'all. This is D1.
This is Rod Stars.
Together we rebel Dion.
And we coming at you from the RDAC BX studio in the Bronx with a new episode of
And You Don't Stop. This week, we have El Reporte at the People's Climate March, a huge march that went down for climate justice in New York City.
G had a chance to hit up Detroit, and then he also had a chance to do a rooftop live with Black Opera. Check it out, y'all. We understand the idea that climate change is affecting all of us because we live this every day on the front lines in the South Bronx. So let's check out an important reporte from the streets from the People's Climate March.
An estimated 400,000 people took to the streets of New York City Sunday at the historic People's Climate March. Earlier in the Bronx, families gathered to denounce local issues before heading downtown to join the march.
That's what we have to think about today. Which side are we on when we're marching in this march? You know, we're really bringing this contingency out through justice. When we start talking about the Bronx, everybody wants to talk about the bad things that's happening. But if you look around, all these people who are doing great stuff, healthy children, good jobs with living wages and respect and integrity. We want to grow better communities. We want to grow clean air.
We want to live. That's it. It's plain and simple. We want to live. We know that everything that's happening in the community that we live in, we've been a dumping ground for a long time. The air is dirty. We live right by a highway. You know, we want a community that we can raise our kids in.
Breast milk is supposed to be the best thing for your babies. In the Bronx, my breast milk was contaminated, like all the other mothers in the Bronx. So if that's pure from my body that produces the best thing for them, you can imagine how polluted the food that we're eating, our vegetables are.
Thousands descended on Midtown Manhattan, shutting down traffic as the streets filled up.
Hey guys!
Vamos a la marcha. Get back in.
I think it's important to take care of the environment because if you don't, then you can't really, you'll be living sadly and you won't have like fresh water to drink and nice food and you won't have much animals that are still alive. So it's going to be hard for you to live.
We're here part of the Indigenous delegation to make sure that Indigenous voices are heard. Climate change affects all of us, but especially affects those on the front lines. Indigenous peoples, people of color, our farmers, our campesinos, those on the living off the land. And so in any discussion about climate change, those on the front line, those that you see before you, have to be on the forefront of that because we are on the forefront of that change. It's an issue for all of us. And so hopefully it opens eyes to see that this is something massive and bigger, and it's going to grow bigger and bigger.
Others spoke to the issue of economic inequality and framing the struggle for climate justice.
A lot of people here understand that this is not like just about changing your light bulbs, that we have a deeply unjust economic system. But I think the more exciting part is that so many people here understand that by confronting that logic of greed and endless growth, there will be a better economy. There's an understanding that when the planet wins, the people win too. Better jobs, cleaner air, a more equal, compassionate, loving society.
The march culminated on the city's west side with music, theater, dance, and art installations meant to inspire and mobilize.
And your future.
Let's be very clear, I ain't here to drink beer, smoke weed, shoot the breeze, and break bread with you. I'm only here to resurrect the living dead with you. Thought it was some kind of a game, I'm not playing with you. I got the Moorish warlords with my rolling shots, one Ethiopians with white face camouflage. Already disciplined and ready for that sabotage. You listen to Minaj? Word? You should kill yourself and everybody that you came with. Arrangements out of jurisdiction, no arraignment. My name gets mentioned through the ethers, through high frequency speakers. Certified, 45, get in line. Make this revolution rap your favorite pastime. Make listen to cool tunes your very last time. Last time he was CEO and now he's gangstified. Pushing keys, catching
From New York City, this is G1, and you don't stop. Telesur English.
Yes, y'all, another Rooftop Live. Today we are in Detroit. We have the pleasure of having with us the brother Majestic Legend and Buff1, Jamal Buffer. Together they are the Black Opera, representing Detroit, representing Michigan. Brothers, first of all, thank y'all for being on the program. Thank you for being here with us. I've got in tune with y'all music, and I know y'all have been in the game for some time as individuals. Let us know a little bit about how y'all come together and what Black Opera is.
The Black Opera was introduced to us as an artistic collective. So
We can't really get too much into the origin because we're still figuring out ourselves. But when it was time for the Black Opera to do the music portion of their movement, they hollered at us and a lot of other artists around the world. You know, so it's a lot of them out there. Still a lot of voices is coming out. So, but it's been a pleasurable experience for me to be a part of the movement and get up on the knowledge that they bestowed to me and all of that, and get to hear my voice heard. You know, so it's really good. But yeah, it's TBO.
We, Jamal Buffett, Majestic Legend, we've known each other for, yeah, probably about at least 15, 16 years. He's from Detroit. I'm originally from Ann Arbor. You know, my crew, Athletic Mike League, started coming out here and doing shows. He was in a crew called Subterraneous, started coming out to Ann Arbor doing shows. So we've known each other for 15, 16 years.
Pay attention. You are now about to witness a live demonstration by the Black Opera. This is the Black Op era. Spread the warning.
Pull your guns out, niggas pull your guns out. If that's the way you battle, you gon' have to shoot my tongue out. Cause all I do is talk loud, man, and run my mouth. I walk around with a sound, man, adjusting
Turn
down.
it up.
It's for the over and the underground. I'm somewhere in the middle, like my mama had an older and a younger child.
Wow.
You know I shine like the sun is out. When you come around, it gets gloomy like a thundercloud.
Down.
I am having so much fun with this. You working all hard, trying to think of stuff to come up with. If rap was a marathon, some will jog, some will sprint. Consider me a Kenyan with the catalog you run against. My track record stockpiling based on quality and productivity. You deserve fire. All in my ear talking about how hard you're grinding. I put out albums yearly. It sounds like you're lying.
Stop lying.
I have seen not one dropping. My car is clean and over yours I'm squatting. Year after year I hit the people with the pepper and deliver to your door like my name was Doug Heffernan. Some of y'all gon' really hate me after this verse, but if you read the credits, see your name ain't on the insert. I guess I'm a jerk like Josh Remsburg, cause I care not of your opinion for what it's worth. Oh, and this is the legendary kingdom. Pistons, lions, tigers, bears, leopards, and the zebras. We live a wild life, save the letters mail from Peter. The newest crew that you should know, TBO season.
And this is why I speak up. When niggas pledge allegiance to the re-up, and chickens never let a nigga prenup. They dedicate to getting in your pockets like some Leon. My extra papers fall into the vapors in the weon. And we are shadows in the distance like some elephants. They see us. Mathematics missing like the number man. They cheat us. My teacher preached arithmetic and chemistry to me. Come again, I was thinking about some D cups. Double meaning, also plastic up in Henny water. Bubbling D-boys falling like trouble T-Roy. You know the Jake Steves break freeze like a B-boy. My telekinesis swinging tree trunks. I tell the police to treat my P what? But melanin means that I'm the Shiite. We make it right. Money while they take your track. Money black. On it still they sprinkle crack. On his back. On it like a treadmill. We're on shit. Gunning through the jungle with a hell and compass. Mud in my apparel like a Rambo with muskets. Fan mail and buckets. Up in San Diego, about to farewell to London. Can't tell us nothing. Plantation working ain't for purpose, it's a struggle. Why the winner circle make it perfect, only hustle. I want my dinner served in the castle like Rapunzel. And if I feel the urge, just might blast you in a couple. But never say your name for your fame. That's for your flow, stay local.
And this is the legendary kingdom where most of your favorite singers, producers, and MCs is from. Black history for us is February each month. Newest crew that you should know, TBO season.